And good morning, good morning, good morning. This camera's a little wonky again. There it is. It's close enough. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the July 8th. How's it July 8th already? You wanna know why? That's what happens when a holiday falls weird in a week. Welcome, Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. Now, here's what we got. It's your first time here, a long time here, and you know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. It rained here this morning. I think it's supposed to do that off and on today. But what's in our cup today? Well, we got the Celsius Astro vibe. And then the most important thing, your 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? For us, shirts that need to be pressed, UV, DTF, and DTF that needs to get done. We've got quotes that need to go out, invoicing that needs to go out, and then our social media posts for the week. So those are the 5 things that we're working on. What are your 5 things? And then today's topic of choice. What's next? Here we are. We're halfway through the year. We just got done through 4th of July. I know a lot of people took last week off. They either took the long weekend or they took the week off. But now it comes back. What do we do from here out? What's the next thing? So we're going to talk about what we have kind of on, our schedule of things coming up. And, I'd like to hear what you guys have on your schedule. But first, we're going to check in and see how everybody is doing. Darren, good morning to you. 69 and sunny there in Topeka. Sarah, good morning. Back to the grind, 69 and sunny. Coffee in the cup, 5 things. Get back up to speed. That's right. Sarah is one of the ones that took last week off. Barb was too, I do believe. Good morning from North Central Minnesota, 64 sunny. Water in the bottle. 5 things. Quotes, modify weeks production schedule, sewing alterations, set up for embroidery run, work on spirit wear designs. Love it, love it, love it. We did that as well. I've got we got some new ones that we'll start. That's part of our social media plan of this week. And we'll talk about what's next for us. But yes, so posting up new designs for spirit wear is on our schedule this week. Jeff, morning to you. Cloudy, currently in 77. Currently there in northern Kentucky. Cup is empty. Well, time to fill it up. 5 things. Clean up bulk insert order. Cut cast of custom. You're going to cut a vinyl order, pack orders mail run, and eat Chick-fil-A for lunch. That does not sound good. Some Jesus chicken does sound good. Yeah. Although I'm getting sick of their fries. I'm getting sick of having like 7 fries in there, man. 7 fries and then all crumbles. I need to get back to it. Morning, Barb from Jeff. Good morning, Sarah, Darren, and Jeff from Barb. Jenny's checking in, Northern Indiana, 76 degrees, water in the cup. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you from sunny, hot Florida. Renee, good morning, 72 on the way to 88, Chicagoland, water in the bottle. Hi, everyone. Hi, Chuck and Renee from Barb. Jeff, I honestly haven't even looked outside yet. It was rain, and then the Lord of Printing himself, Brian, is stopping in. Brian had an exciting weekend. No, nothing to do with me at all, but it was. He had an exciting weekend, and then it started my rabbit hole of stuff. So I thank Brian for that. Here comes the rain. No, it's Here Comes the Sun. Here comes the rain. Missy Elliott. Come on, you know this. You know this, child. And we got Tim checking in. Morning, Tim from Toledo, 77 out. Just finished my coffee on the couch still. I got to get to work, though. Oh, Tim's usually like up and about now at 9:30 in the morning. But hey, some days you just take a look at. I'm gonna see what our weather says, because Brian's got rain. We already had rain. Renee says sunny. We got cloudy. I'm gonna see what's on our radar. We got rain coming. We got. It looks like we got rain coming, and it's giving us rain, showers, and thunderstorms possible early. We already got that high of 83. So we already got those. Hopefully they're out for the day. And good morning, Jenny and Brian. So last week, doing our mentorship call, which I will throw the banner below if you are not in there, join us, please, because, it's only $20 a month, and the stuff we're pumping out of there is redonkulous. Last week, we continued on our spirit wear quest. So week 1, we created a landing page where we were able to go and anybody can use that. That's in our mentorship community as its own landing page, as a base for yours. Take ideas from it, make it however you want. It's Canva based, so super simple and easy to use. Now, last week was more of what do we do? What are some ideas to post for things to get people interested in that? So we spent time doing that, and that was I gotta find my little pointer over here. There was a 30-day calendar that was posted in there. There was what was the other thing that was posted in there? 30-day calendar, topical ideas, and things to generate interest in it. So that's what we worked on last week. And then this coming week will be like the follow-up side of things. So after they sign up, what do you get to them? What do you give them to help them keep generating business? Because remember, the more they sell, the more you make, and the more they make. So we got to, we're giving them those posting options of here's ideas to post, here's things to post. So that's what we're working on this Wednesday, and then that project is complete. You've got a beginning, a middle, and an end, and then it will go into whatever the next phase is that people want to. I think probably something that feels a lot of it because I'm looking at my schedule. And I'm going to actually bring it up so I can see, because Christmas in July, I'm supposed to push that. I have not. I was reminded of it last week that we have not pushed it. So if we do Christmas in July and you start that the third and fourth week, which would be next week's the third and fourth week. The fourth week would be the week of Christmas 6 months down the road. So that could be an easy project to do on the 17th, things for Christmas in July. Now, what does that mean? And this is where it goes into what's next for us. So we're in July. What are things that we need to be working on? Well, for us, things we're working on, school spirit wear stuff. School starts up next month. So to get those in front of people, get in front of the people that matter, the PTO presidents, the principals, coaches, parent organizers, the coaches, anybody that handles that type of stuff, now's the time to be getting in front of them, because once school starts up, sports already, ready to roll. They're already pushing things out. They don't want to handle that. So that's what we're there for. So to make sure that we're getting those out there. And then it's Christmas time, right? Before you know it, Christmas is here. It's like if you are a apparel decorator, you kind of go in your cycles. School starts up and then you'll go school, and then you'll have your fall designs and your Christmas designs, and still doing school throughout that. And then that's the year. If you're doing any kind of gift making, if you're doing anything custom projects, that Christmas, those last 6 weeks of the year can be really crazy for you. So if we start planning for those now, start running sales for those now, like what we'll do is for our custom ornaments. Yes, that is what we will do. Custom ornaments. We're actually going to start with a few and start putting those things out there, and there'll be a discount on those, and as we get closer, the discount goes away. So that's how that will work, is that, hey, let's put this stuff out here, order early, order often, save money. Then we can continue to add the other things. The problem that we'd run into is that, unlike most of you, and I'm assuming most of you are like me, we've probably got 100 plus different design ideas for ornaments. We've probably got 100 plus different decoration methods that we can use for those. So whether it's acrylic, whether it's sublimation, whether it's laser, whether it's UV DTF, whether it is the pewter ones, the ones with inserts on it, all the different sizes sublimations, the leather ones, that's a lot to try and pack in. And if you're not pushing those now, get those early sales for it, get that early awareness for it, then when are you going to do it? You can't do it right at Black Friday because you've only got a couple weeks for it. So start pushing it now. And that's what we're going to work on. So we'll see. We will get that accomplished this month for it. And Barb said, good morning, Jenny and Brian. Brian says the hurricane is on the way. It is. When's that supposed to take you guys? Tuesday? I think it's supposed to miss us, by the time the rain rolls around to us. I think it's Wednesday-ish, if I remember. We're supposed to get rain off and on, just enough to make it thick. Yes, just to make enough to make it July in the Midwest. That is right. Chuck said he's spending the week around 80 kids, kindergarten through fifth grade. Very nice, Chuck. Vacation Bible study. I know we've got, looking at our schedule this week, we've got schools have already placed orders, and they've are for staff shirts and that. So those are going out this week. And we've got a vacation Bible study on the books to get done for shirts and decals this week, so they can have them for next week. And Barb says we have thunderstorms stayed at 4 late this afternoon. Teton's 5 things. Insurance is coming out to take pictures of shop. Cut and press shirts, 2 tint jobs at 12, embroidery on hats and polos. Last softball practice of the year for this team. Our baseball season is officially done but we still have the other stuff that we do. So the practice, we still have the practice team, and our hitting coach, fielding coach. All of that will still continue on throughout the summer because Hudson's loving it. He had his first opportunity for the hit tracks this weekend, and he had a really good time with that. So it was there. I mean, it was a busy weekend. It was a busy week from, realistically Wednesday night through yesterday. It was nonstop. There's something going on every day. If you're a golfer and you had a chance to watch the golf classic over the weekend, hey, that's right here in our hometown. So there's some good weather for that. We had snow. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 cookouts from Wednesday through yesterday. 4 cookouts on it. So that made for a long thing. We had 3 fireworks parties that made for it. So it was a good thing. And there, see, Brian said he got 2 emails this morning about Black Friday and Cyber Monday promos. That's right. We need to start planning those and pushing those out there. Jerry, good morning to you. And tea in the cup and trying to fix my printer. Ugh, what's going on with that? See, I knew Chuck and I knew what he was doing. I know that. Brian said a woman posted about a 5-day show she attended and gave her $10K in Christmas sales for Christmas ornaments. Yeah. Like, this is the time we need to be doing those. Brian made sure to share that with me because we were talking about that. There was the Smoky Hill tour. I believe that is the official name of it, for laser cut pieces, blanks and that materials. And it was not too far from Brian. The closest one for me is up in northern Indiana. And Brian was thoroughly impressed with everything that was there. And that's where, that just brought up more things of talking about what are different things that you can do, materials to use, things to do with that material. And he seemed pretty excited, and I was pretty excited because I didn't have to go. So I would have spent way more. So I'm there. Thanks for handling that for me, Brian. Jerry said then off to not but 2 doctor's appointments. Ooh, not 1 but 2 doctor's appointments. Life can be yucky for a few days. Then back to the office to follow up on quotes. Well, we're here if you need us, Jerry. Hurricane hits us tonight through Wednesday. Yeah, so that means ours will be tomorrow through Thursday. Yeah. Prayers everyone is safe from the terrible. It was. We have a couple friends that are down south of that area, and they've lost power, but their generator kicked on and nothing crazy yet. I haven't looked to see what a whole lot was, but man, it's way too early for hurricane stuff. And of course the girls don't want to hear about hurricane stuff already because they have a cruise next month. So we're crossing fingers that everything is going to be good to go out that way. So, as we're planning and looking forward to, the second half of the year, what are your big sellers during Christmas? Do you know what you typically sell? Do you know what you're going to push? If not, figure it out now. Figure it out now, and then figure out that marketing plan of what you're going to do with that. How can you make that work? How can you go ahead and start planning out posts for it? How can you start generating ideas for it, generating views for it, and most importantly, generating revenue for it? You want to be going strong, hard into it because there's not much time left. I mean, it seems like Christmas is forever away, but it's not. When you look at the schedule of it, plan your stuff out. When is your last day for orders to be placed so that way you meet shipping deadlines? When is the last order to be placed so when you meet your local pickup deadlines? And that goes for everything across the board. What are you putting out there? When are you putting it out there? When's cutoff days for it? Start figuring that stuff out now. So when it gets there, it creates a lot less stress on things, right? Because that's the holidays bring a lot of stress. So it is not the greatest time to be stressed out. If you can alleviate some of that now, then that's the way to do it. Yes, official name is the Smoky Hill Work Tour. There, see, I knew it. Chuck got me on it. Debating on going to it in Indiana. I have a cart full online right now, but don't know if they have everything of the show. They do. They do. I talk. Well, maybe if Brian can join us in our call today, he can tell us more about it. And it was he can. He was there. He was there and can tell us more about it. And Jerry says, "Hello, Barb." And Brian's checking in right here. Ryan, Renee, they had so much, and it was discounted plus no shipping costs. So there you go. If you can hold off and wait to that one, yeah, it's between the pictures and the videos. Did you post those in the group at all, Brian, to see what was over there? There was a lot of there was just a lot from the first video I saw. I'm like, oh, it's not, it's okay. And then, that video did not do it justice, especially according to what Brian said. And let's see, Brian joins the call when we click our headsets 3 times. That's right. That's what we got to do. Look at that, Jerry. Way to go for you. Fix the printer. Problem solved. Go on. Did they have 1/6? That I don't know. I know I heard Brian say quarter, eighth, and he says yes, they did have that. So we had a semi truck full. That's what they got, a semi truck full of everything there. All right. So back on topic here. What is your plan for things? Do you have your schedule of that you're going to want to do it? When are you going to start posting these things? For us, if we're really focusing on the home decor side of things, for the retail of the business, we'll have the spirit wear and we'll keep pushing that, sending that stuff out. But if we want to work on the home decor side of things, that being the door signs, the ornaments, the things like that, the candy cane holders, the calendars, those are things that we need to start posting now. Even if it's just something little every day. Here's this, we don't want to be pushing buy. You can certainly push, what do you think of this versus that? What do you think of this paint colors? How does this look? What would you do here? What would make this unique? Ask those questions. Ask those engaging questions that will get people to answer, because the more engagement you have on the social media, the better it is. Do not wait until everything is perfect. If you wait till everything is perfect, you've waited too long. Just put it out there, and put it out there early and often. You need to be posting multiple times a day. If you are not, how do you expect people to see your stuff? If you post something once a day and you're like, I'm not getting any sales, and we say, okay, so what are you doing? Are you sending out emails? No. Okay, how do you expect people that? Are you posting on social media? No. Okay, how are you doing that? Are you doing shows or anything? No. Well, what are you doing? So if you look at it as business as a whole and you're not doing it and you're not doing anything, how do you expect more to come in? So really take a hard look at that and, plan it out. What is the items you want to focus on? You want to focus on earrings. Okay, we're going to focus on earrings. Here's what we're going to do. Here's the plan for it. Here's the designs that we're going to do. Here's how we're going to push it off. Here's our marketing plan behind it. Set and go. We're going to do tumblers. Here's the marketing plan for it. Here's what we're going to do with it. Here's how we're going to push it. Here's the posting schedule for it. And you're going to go through each one of your products and do that. Now, do you have to do everything? No. And that's the biggest thing is we can do so many things. And we can also get stuck in that so many things. Like, what are we supposed to do? How do we do this? Head scratching. Like, I just don't know. What do I do? Because I offer so much. Just pick out the stuff that you like. Pick out the stuff that's quick and the stuff that's profitable. Pick out 10 products. Those are 10 products that you're going to post for it. Those are the ones that you're going to push. If there's less than that, great. You can really focus on it, but you don't need to offer everything to everyone. Offer the stuff that makes you money and that, you're good at. And then that's not saying you only have to do that, but those are the things that you are wanting to push. Now, Jeff made me get off of a keister and look more into engraved pencils. So that project is on the docket for laser. I talked to a couple of teacher friends of ours over the weekend. They're like, yeah, go ahead and do it. We want to see some of those. So, we'll do that. And on our end, a lot of it is content production. What can we do to make content? And that being, a good content producer. So we're gonna get some of those going. Figure out, what your area needs, what your customers want, and how you can help them achieve those, fulfill those, right? How, if they have a want, hey, I can give that to you. What else we got? Oops, and Jeff said his pencils showed up yesterday. Look, I see Jerry, and I didn't change my settings. See, so Jerry just came back from a weekend, so I'm gonna say she's there. Such a problem. Concentrating on a few items. It is, and that, Jerry, I'm right there with you. It is so hard because we can make so many cool things, right? And so if we just say, for our on the retail side of things, on level up side of things, if we're going to focus on ornaments and then Christmas door hangers and we're going to focus on the family signs. Those are the three things. Those are the three things. Now, within that, you can break that down way. You can go from here to out from here, because now here's the 20 different ornament designs. Here's the 20 different door hanger signs. Here's the 20 different family signs. Here's the different things that we can do. So we can still do a bunch, but these are going to be the core products of it. And you can just do one. If it's just ornaments, and here's what I want on the sublimation side of things, just crush them out of there. That was one of the things that I did like when we were at the mall. Where we were situated in the mall was right down from where Santa would be. So we had get your picture taken with Santa, because we did that every year with the kids, and then turn it into an ornament. So they would come there, and we had a station right up front, and they would just send us the picture, and then we would print it out and press the ornament for them. So we saw an opportunity. There's Santa there. Now here, let's create the keepsake for it, and we could do ornaments, and you can send them out. And so there was a lot of that, and we pushed that side of it, because that was the thing. We're just doing that was our big Christmas special, was on the ornament side of things. So we already, you didn't have ornaments to choose from. You had the Benelux, right? Did I say that right? I never know if I say that right. But we had the Benelux style sublimation ornaments. We had templates for them to choose from, and they had options. They could take these, add their picture to it, and that was it. There was nothing, nothing crazy about it, but it gave a lot of opportunity for it. We had different stock designs that we had on a board for them to choose from, and we could just add their name to it, and it was really easy to do. So you can do that same thing. Create the templates that you want. Change the names if you want. Excuse me. On the sublimation side or on the laser engraving side, make it so it's very repeatable for you to do it. It is, Darren. It is 100% super hard to do it, but we have to. Otherwise, we end up, throwing everything out of there, right? And then what do we do? Nothing. Everything's just kind of lukewarm. Nothing's really hot, because it's just kind of like, oh, what are we going to do with this? Seems impossible to narrow it down. I know, Jerry. I know, but it's something that we got to work on doing. I just had the big window film magazine reach out to get shirts, hoodies made for a big event in Florida in September, all because me sponsoring the Tender Battles. Wish me luck on email and back. You got this, Tim. You got it. Yeah, I know you got it. And that's the thing is, when we're looking at this stuff, and the things that we want to do, if you don't like doing it, why offer it? Because all you're going to do is be pissed off about it, right? Anytime you make something, here I am making this again. If it takes forever to do, why do it, right? So you do the things that are quick, easy, profitable. You like doing. I like doing something. It's quick to do, and it's profitable. Hey, that's right there. That's money in the bank for you, because you're able to do something you like. You're able to quickly do that, and you're able to make money off of it. So that's the good things to figure out with it. All right. I've got stuff to do before our call. If you're in our mentorship program or in our mentorship group, that starts in 34 minutes. If you're not, you can go right down here to patreon.com/fatdadmc, get signed up, and we'll be going there in 35 minutes. We'll get you in there, and we'll have a good thing to call. Oh, look at that. Darren said that's why I stopped making cornhole boards. Yeah. And I know plenty of people. I mean, we did them for a while. We did them for a season or two. But it was just so much time in it. And that was before we could, we had the reps and we were painting everything. And it was super time consuming. There was great profit in it, but it was just time consuming because of the waiting game with it, and, how much area you needed to store them, because they weren't little things. You're talking, 2x4 pieces and putting there. I get it. I need to make me some real boards. And we did that for a couple of years, and I don't even have any real sets anymore. Done with it. All right. You guys have an amazing day. We will be back here tomorrow. I think we're going to do Tuesday with Todd tomorrow night. Ooh, I think we are going to do a Tuesday with Todd. Topic-wise, not sure yet. Otherwise, we will be back here on Wednesday. Yeah, we'll be back here on Wednesday for sure, because that's what we do. I'm trying to find a little branding thing that moved away, and they moved out of here. All right. So, peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.